All right, here I am with Shadow, number 2 player from New York. So, Shadow, having a good time at the event so far?
Yeah, I'm having a great time. It's a great event.
How are you doing in the tournament so far?
My teammate and I, Zuko, we got either fifth or sixth in doubles. We have to play Holy and Ally still for that fifth or sixth placing. And right now in pools, I just lost to Rain 1-2, but it was a very, really hyped upset. It was a lot of fun.
Is there anyone that you've seen at this tournament that has really impressed you that you didn't know was that good and you're really surprised and seen some stuff that's really just amazed you so far?
Well, definitely Rain and Brood. I mean, they're amazing. They're the two players from Japan out of the several that came. Rain, his tech skill is crazy, and his reads are also amazing. Brood is, I think, as good or better than DeBuzz right now, and that's saying a lot for an Olimar, because I think DeBuzz used to be who I thought was the best Olimar in the world. So.
Now I want to ask you a few questions about some of the people in your region. As a player, almost everyone has the few people that they play with all the time and stuff. Who is the person that you train with that you just really enjoy playing with a lot?
Well, my old teammate DM Brandon, who I used to always go over his house. We used to always train. Most of my crewmates in Juice, like Zuko, all of them, Doom, we all play together. And DM really, he probably gives me the most practice out of anyone. And also my brother, who of course always got me started and stuff. And we play at our house whenever we want to, you know.
All right, and is there anyone that you just play with that it's not that you don't like the person, but you just hate playing that specific player?
I guess so. I mean, kind of anti since I've 5 against him lately. He really reads me well and stuff. I think he kind of counters my style, but I'm trying to mix it up a bit, you know. I like anti as a person a lot, of course, but yeah.
And what made you want to start getting into the competitive brawl community?
Well, I used to play Melee, so in New York. I never really traveled much except for VOS too. So I was already just in the brawl scene as soon as it came out. You know, I even got the Japan release and been playing it ever since. You know.
All right, and that's how you got into it. What do you think has really made you just stick with it?
Definitely the community. I mean, I love all the people here. The majority of the people here, and it's really great. The times I have at tournaments are some of the most fun times I've had so far. I mean, it's a great community.
Now, as far as I remember, first time I met you or saw you play was Brawl Till You Fall. And I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves me correct, that you played Meta Knight then. So I would say you didn't, you never hopped on the bandwagon. I feel like you were playing him pretty early. So because of that, what caused you to pick up that character? I mean, you got lucky with it, but what caused you to pick up that character?
I mean, I always liked the character of Meta Knight. In Melee, I played Jig, so I like characters that have multiple jumps, kind of floaty, you know. I thought Meta Knight would be the kind of character for me and would suit my aggressive play style, and I guess I picked right since I've been pretty successful with him, yeah. And he's the best character in the game, which helps a bit too.
All right. Now, even though he's the best character in the game, is there any matchups or characters that you just hate playing against as Meta Knight?
Snake has always been my worst matchup. Most of my big losses have been to Snake players that weren't seen as that amazing at the time, and yeah, I guess Snake.
Any names you want to throw out?
Well, my big loss to HR Nut at MLG. Razor always destroys me in teams. Fatal also in New England beat me in grand finals at a big tournament way back when.
Any matchups that you really, really enjoy playing against?
Well, of course, Zero Suit Samus, since my brother is Snakey and used to be the best Zero Suit in the world. He got me really good at the matchup, of course, because we always played it back and forth. And also Diddy Kong, since I've been playing ADHD Ninja Link since Brawl came out. And I mean, also the Meta Knight Ditto I love. Since it's one of the most fun matchups in the game for me.
All right. Even though Meta Knight has all these tools and advantages, is there anything about the character that you just feel like is a difficulty when it comes to playing as him?
I mean, honestly, not really. I think he's obviously the best character in the game as of now. The only things, his flaws are only his weight and a lack of kill power at times, but he makes up for that with quick gimps and such. So,
True. All right. Is there anyone that you would like to give a shout out to that may not be at the tournament or who is at the tournament?
yeah, shout outs to my crew, Juice, of course, and the majority of the East Coast, any fans that I have out there. That's about it, really.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the tournament.